nice and tight. All right, now, so we have the trumpet pieces left and his teeth pieces. Before we get to gluing those on, we're going to add some details to Louis using our black colored pencil to make him look more interesting and more like an alligator. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you add in a jawline. So I want you to find the tip of his nose, and right about in the middle, I'm going to have you put a little line. That's where your line is going to start. Now over here, on this side, is a little bit in is where it's going to end. So I'm going to have you put a dot there. You're going to kind of follow this line as I do, nice and slowly. I'm going to first go down, up, and then I'm going to make kind of a curvy little jawline. That's going to be his smile. So go ahead and nice and slow connect your two dots. All right, now I'm going to add some other fun lines to give him a little more character. I'm going to add another little jawline right down here. It's kind of like a little hill. Okay. I'm going to add an eye to go under his, or a line to go under his eyes, and that's going to start right about here, and it's going to end right over here. Okay, so I'm going to make a little curve, go down and around. All right, go ahead and make that nice line. All right, now I'm going to draw in his eyes. So I'm going to you kind of see that there's two humps here. So I'm going to follow the line of those. I'm going to make two circles, and they're going to touch each other in the middle. Okay, and we'll color those in a little bit, but I'm going to draw in my black circles inside of his eyes that are going to go down towards the bottom. I'm going to try my best to make them about the same size. Okay, there we have his eye. Now I'm going to put a little dot on for his nose. Okay, if you need more time to catch up to where I am, go ahead and pause the video. All right, I'm going to add some more lines now onto his belly. So kind of where these like little curves come in, I'm going to add some belly lines. Alligators kind of have a bumpy stomach, so this is going to show the bumps that go along his belly. All right. Now we have to add on the claws on his legs. So I'm going to just simply color in the tips of his legs, or his hands on his legs, to show his claws. I'm going to do the same for his bottom foot. Color those in. I'm going to add some little detail lines to show his toes coming in. Okay. Could do that for his fingers as well. All right. And the last little detail that you can add are some scales with your dark green pencil on the back. So all I'm going to do for that is I'm actually going to color the tip along the edge dark green. And I'm going to kind of follow the lines down. It kind of might help to put like a little line going straight down, and then you can just color in the tips. Again, I'm going to continue that line. I'm going to keep coloring in that dark green. Again, notice how my finger is holding this down. I'm coloring a little darker, so you'll notice my pencil's not on its side this time. It's a little bit more upwards. And I'm pushing a little harder to make it darker green. Okay, and I'm going to have this line continue all the way out to his tail. This will just help it look like he has some nice scales on the back. And make sure you don't leave any white spots. Okay. All right, now I said we're going to color his eyes in. Those are going to be yellow. So feel free to color those in around the black, yellow the best you can. You may have to push a little harder so it covers up over the top of that green. All right. Guess what, boys and girls? We have one more thing to do, unless you're doing that choice of doing the trumpet. But otherwise, all we got to do yet now is glue on his teeth. I'm going to put the bigger ones in the back. It's okay if yours are a little bit different looking because those were kind of tricky to cut out. We're going to glue those right on that smile line that I told you about. Okay, so I'm going to put those off to the side here so I can glue. I'm going to hold it down, pick up and push off. And lay that one down. Do you notice how I laid it out before gluing it right away? That way I can know exactly where it's going to go and I have enough room for both of them. Okay, again, hold it and push off. And lay it down. Kind of following the line the best I can. If I covered up the line a little bit, that's okay. I can just go over the top of it. All right, and guess what? If you are choosing not to do the trumpet, that is more than okay. Look how cool your Louis the alligator is. He would make an awesome bookmark. So now, if you did choose to do the trumpet, this is going to be a little trickier. And you're gonna have to, I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. So I have my two pieces. Okay, this one I'm going to kind of line up so that it overlaps. So see this straight part? So this top part, kind of like a candy cane, and this top part are going to lay over the top of each other. Okay, so I'm going to glue those together. So I'm going to put a little glue right here. Okay, press that down. I'm going to hold it so it doesn't come off. Okay, now this one, the square here, you have a little bit of an extra step. You have to draw lines down to show what he presses on for his trumpet. Okay, and those are going to slide in here. Now if yours comes off, that's okay. We can always reglue it back down. Okay, so I'm going to hold that nice and tight. I might put a little bit of glue on the front too. So I'm going to lift this up carefully, put a little glue on here, and push this back down. All right. So I'm going to put a little more glue there. And again, this is why it's important to hold it, because otherwise it will keep coming off like that. So go ahead and hold it nice and tight. All right, now I'm going to zoom back out. And don't worry, this isn't easy, so it's okay if you're having a little trouble and it takes a couple tries. Don't give up, you can do it. Now I'm putting a little glue on his hand. The nice thing about the glue is that it will dry clear. I'm going to put his trumpet there. All right, and there you have it. There is our Louis the Alligator bookmark. Congratulations, boys and girls, you did it.